Hey everyone, I'm so happy you're here because today we're diving into one of the most fascinating and complex personalities of the Zodiac, the Gemini Man. If you've ever wondered what makes a Gemini tick, or why they always seem to have something witty to say, you're in the right place. Trust me, there's never a dull moment when a Gemini is around, and by the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of what makes them so unique. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and intelligence. That means when you're talking to a Gemini man, you're not just having a conversation, you're experiencing a full-on mental adventure. Mercury gives them a natural gift for words, ideas, and quick thinking. It's like their minds are always on a racetrack, zooming from one fascinating topic to the next. So, whether you're a Gemini yourself, know one, or just love learning about astrology, stay tuned. We're about to unlock the mysteries of the Gemini man, one trait at a time. Let's kick things off by getting to know the Gemini man. He's the guy at the party who's got everyone laughing, the colleague who always has a clever solution, and sometimes, the friend who's already moved on to 3 new interests before you've finished your coffee. Gemini men are known for their duality, no surprise, since their symbol is the twins. That means there's always more than meets the eye with these guys. What really sets the Gemini man apart is his endless curiosity. He wants to know everything about everything, and he'll ask the kind of questions that make you stop and think. You'll never catch a Gemini man stuck in a rut, because he's always searching for the next adventure, the next conversation, or the next big idea. And let's not forget about Mercury, their ruling planet. Mercury's influence makes communication their superpower. Gemini men love to talk, text, email, and sometimes even send you a meme at 2 in the morning. But it's not just about talking. They listen, absorb, and respond with lightning-fast wit. If you've ever felt like a Gemini man can read your mind, you're not alone. Their intelligence is sharp, and they're always analyzing the world around them. It's like they have an internal radio, constantly tuning into new frequencies, picking up on details others might miss. So, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of their traits, just remember, the Gemini man is a blend of intellect, curiosity, and charm. He's never just one thing, and that's what makes him so irresistibly interesting. Now let's really peel back the layers and talk about the core personality traits of the Gemini man. First, let's talk intelligence and curiosity. A Gemini man's mind is like a sponge. He soaks up information everywhere he goes. He's the guy who knows a little bit about everything, and he's always eager to learn more. Trivia night? He's your secret weapon. Communication is where he truly shines. Whether it's face-to-face or over the phone, Gemini men are natural conversationalists. They can talk to anyone, about anything, and make it interesting. It's like their words dance around the room, drawing everyone in. Adaptability and flexibility are 2 more traits you'll notice right away. Gemini men don't just roll with the punches. They practically invented the phrase. Change doesn't scare them. In fact, they thrive on it. If you ever need someone to help you brainstorm or pivot to plan B, a Gemini man is your go-to. Social charisma is another hallmark of this sign. Gemini men have a magnetic energy that draws people in. They light up social gatherings, bringing people together with their humor and charm. You'll often find them at the center of the action, telling a story or making everyone laugh. And let's not forget, they're quick thinkers and incredibly witty. Their humor is sharp, sometimes a little cheeky, but always clever. If you want to keep up with a Gemini man, you'll need to be on your toes, because he's always 2 steps ahead. When it comes to strengths, Gemini men have plenty to offer. For starters, they're amazing conversationalists. Whether you're talking about world news, the latest TV show, or just sharing stories, a Gemini man can keep the conversation flowing effortlessly. You'll never have to worry about awkward silences. Their intelligence and analytical skills mean they see connections where others might not. This makes them excellent problem solvers and insightful friends. If you ever need advice, a Gemini man will offer a fresh perspective you hadn't considered before. Energy and liveliness are practically their trademarks. They bring enthusiasm to everything they do, making even the most ordinary day feel exciting. Their zest for life is contagious, and being around a Gemini man can make you feel more alive too. Creativity is another big plus. Gemini men are full of ideas, sometimes too many for one person. They're the ones who come up with clever solutions, inventive projects, and out-of-the-box thinking. Don't be surprised if your Gemini friend suddenly suggests a spontaneous road trip or a new hobby. And of course, we can't forget their sense of humor. Gemini men can find the funny side of almost any situation. Their jokes are quick, witty, and often delivered with perfect timing. Laughter really is the best medicine, and Gemini men are natural healers in that sense. Now, every sign has its challenges, and Gemini men are no exception. One of the biggest struggles for them is inconsistency. Their interests can change in the blink of an eye. One week they're obsessed with chess, the next it's rock climbing. This can make them seem a little unpredictable. Indecisiveness is another trait that pops up. Because they see so many possibilities, making a final decision can be tough. They want to keep their options open, which can drive their more decisive friends and partners a little crazy sometimes. Gemini men also tend to get bored easily. Their minds move fast, and if something isn't stimulating enough, they might lose interest quickly. This means they're always searching for new experiences, but it can also mean they don't always stick with things for the long haul. At times, they can appear emotionally distant. It's not that they don't care, it's just that they process emotions through logic, and sometimes they'd rather talk things out than feel them deeply. This can make it hard for others to know where they really stand. And yes, sometimes Gemini men talk more than they listen. Their excitement to share ideas can sometimes overshadow their ability to be present and attentive. But remember, it's all part of their energetic, communicative nature. They're just so excited to connect. Romance with a Gemini man is never boring. He's attracted to people who can keep up with his mind. Intellectual connection is everything. Deep conversations, witty banter, and shared curiosity are what ignite his passion. If you love discussing everything under the sun, you're his kind of person. Gemini men crave excitement and variety in relationships. They're not fans of routine, so expect spontaneous dates and new adventures. Keeping things fresh is key. He wants a partner who's up for anything, whether it's trying a new restaurant or taking a last-minute weekend trip. Don't be surprised if a Gemini man struggles with commitment, especially if he feels bored or boxed in. He needs freedom and room to explore, and he values partners who trust him to be himself. That said, when he finds the right person, he can be incredibly loyal and devoted. His charm and flirtatious nature are legendary. Gemini men know how to make you feel special, whisking you off your feet with a clever compliment or a perfectly timed joke. It's easy to see why so many people find them irresistible. But remember, relationships with a Gemini man thrive on communication. If you can keep up with his mind and match his energy, he'll be your biggest supporter and most entertaining partner. As a friend, the Gemini man is a blast to be around. He's the one who keeps the group chat lively, always suggesting fun plans or sharing the latest meme. You'll never be bored with a Gemini friend. He's always up for an adventure. Loyalty is important to him, but sometimes his unpredictable nature means plans change at the last minute. He might be there for every birthday party, and then suddenly disappear for a month while he's exploring a new hobby. But when you need him, he'll show up with a smile and a hilarious story. Gemini men thrive in social gatherings, bringing people together with their charisma and wit. They love meeting new people and hearing new perspectives, so your circle of friends is likely to grow when a Gemini is involved. He's a natural storyteller, always bringing fresh ideas and wild tales to the table. Whether it's a crazy weekend trip or an unexpected adventure, life with a Gemini friend is never predictable. If you value fun, energy, and a little bit of unpredictability, you'll love having a Gemini man as your friend. He'll challenge you to try new things and keep you laughing along the way. In the workplace, Gemini men are absolute stars when it comes to communication. They're the ones who can lead a meeting, pitch a new idea, or, write a killer email that gets results. Their ability to express themselves clearly and persuasively is honestly unmatched. They thrive in fast-paced environments where things are always changing. The more dynamic and challenging the job, the better. Gemini men get bored with routine tasks, so they're happiest when they're juggling multiple projects or learning something new. Creativity and problem-solving are two of their strong suits. They love brainstorming sessions, and their out-of-the-box thinking can lead to innovative solutions. They're not afraid to shake things up if it means making progress. You'll often find Gemini men in careers that revolve around communication, media, journalism, marketing, writing, technology, or anything that allows them to share ideas and interact with others. They excel at networking and can talk their way into and out of just about any situation. If you work with a Gemini man, be prepared for a whirlwind of ideas, energy, and enthusiasm. He'll keep things lively and push everyone to think bigger and bolder. Let's talk about the lucky elements that surround the Gemini Man. First, their lucky numbers are 3, 5, and sometimes 7. So if you're picking lottery numbers, now you know who to call. Their lucky days are Wednesday and sometimes Saturday, so those are great days for important meetings, dates, or just trying something new. Gemini's lucky colors are yellow and light green, representing their bright, vibrant energy. Try adding a splash of these colors to your life if you want to channel a little Gemini magic. Their element is air, which makes sense. They're all about thoughts, ideas, and movement. Air signs are known for being intellectual and social, and Gemini is no exception. Of course, their ruling planet is Mercury, the planet of communication, intelligence, and travel. Mercury gives Gemini men their quick minds and incredible way with words. And let's not forget their symbol, the twins. This duality is at the heart of everything they do. All these lucky elements come together to make the Gemini Man one of the most dynamic and adaptable signs in the zodiac. A little bit of luck, a lot of personality. Now for some fun and surprising facts about Gemini men. Did you know they're often multilingual, or at least love learning new languages? Their curiosity and love of communication make them natural linguists. If you ever need a travel buddy, they're the ones who will order food in perfect French or Spanish. Gemini men are notorious for their love of gadgets and technology. If there's a new phone, app, or gadget out there, chances are a Gemini has already tried it and has an opinion. They're the early adopters, always ahead of the trends. They also tend to have eclectic tastes in music, books, and movies. Don't be surprised if their playlist jumps from classical to hip-hop to indie rock, all in one afternoon. Variety is the spice of life for a Gemini man. Another interesting fact, they're great at multitasking. You might find them cooking dinner, streaming a podcast, and texting 3 friends at the same time. Their minds are always juggling a dozen things at once. Finally, Gemini men have a knack for making friends from all walks of life. They're open-minded, curious, and genuinely interested in what makes people tick. If you want a friend who will introduce you to new ideas and experiences, look no further. So, why is the Gemini man truly one of the most dynamic personalities in the zodiac? It's all about that irresistible combination of intelligence, curiosity, and adaptability. He's always learning, always growing, and always ready for the next big adventure. Life around him is never predictable, and honestly, that's what makes it so much fun. His communication skills are unmatched. He can make you laugh, make you think, and make you see the world in a new way, all in one conversation. Whether he's your friend, partner, or colleague, his energy lifts up everyone around him. Gemini men are masters of reinvention. They're not afraid of change, they chase it. This makes them some of the most innovative thinkers you'll ever meet. They push boundaries and encourage others to do the same. But what really makes the Gemini man special is his open heart and open mind. He's genuinely curious about people, ideas, and the world. He wants to connect, to understand, and to share what he's learned. If you know a Gemini man, consider yourself lucky. He'll keep you on your toes, make you laugh, and inspire you to embrace life's endless possibilities. That's the magic of Gemini. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of the Gemini man. We've explored his strengths, his challenges, his love for adventure, and his unmatched ability to connect with everyone around him. The Gemini man is proof that life is meant to be explored, questioned, and enjoyed to the fullest. Remember, whether you're a Gemini yourself or simply have one in your life, their dynamic spirit is a gift. Their energy, wit, and curiosity can inspire all of us to keep learning and growing. If you ever feel stuck, just channel a little Gemini energy. Ask questions, try something new, and never stop exploring. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about astrology and the wonderful personalities of the zodiac, don't forget to subscribe for more astrology insights and zodiac personality guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.